Hey guys, before we get started today, I just wanted to let you know that the easiest way to support the channel is just by hitting the like button, and if you're new to the channel and you like the content, I would appreciate it if you subscribe. And we do have a new episode of Soma up on the second channel, so if you want to go and check that out, link in the top right, one also in the description. Soma is a very unique horror game. It's like an indie developer, but very good graphics, and it's about like AI. I'm assuming, it seems like it's about AI taking over, and becoming aware of itself, and it's very creepy. And also there's a robot in there that apparently is addicted to drinking human blood, so that's a thing. Anyway, so I hope you enjoy the video. And obviously Hydro Cannon, what the hell? So he did charge a crunch there, so very nice. And the Swampert comes in. Why did they... Energy balls here. Gets both shields. I don't know why they're shielding. He does get farmed down with those super effective confusions, and the Houndoom comes in to snipe because he used both. Why did you shield both? I'm confused. I run Sludge Wave when I run Swampert, so everybody does their own thing. Oh, look at that. Snipes him with the crunch. Very nice play there. Very nice play. Got both shields and then was able to take it out with the crunch. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shrady, and welcome back to the channel. So, before we get into the video today, I'm doing another plug, except for this one, not for me. So I've been, some of you guys probably know this, I've been struggling with some mental health issues, mainly depression lately, and I try to be open and honest about that kind of stuff, but as you guys probably know, it's pretty hard to do that sometimes, especially when you're not sure what people's reaction is going to be, and so yeah, I just wanted to kind of like be a little bit more open with you guys if I can, but obviously when I'm going through like real bad depression, I don't talk to anybody. Like I literally isolate, and it's very bad for my mental health. So I would recommend, if you guys struggle from depression, talk to somebody. Just talk to anybody. You know what I mean? Talk to anybody, and just tell them how you're feeling. And hopefully that person you're talking to won't play armchair psychiatrist or therapist. And if they do, then you should tell them to stop, and then schedule an appointment with your therapist or psychiatrist. And if you don't have one, then I would highly recommend getting one, because I feel like everybody could benefit from those things, and not just people who suffer from mental health disorders and whatnot. So anyway, that's the first thing I wanted to say. Second thing I wanted to say is I've been getting a lot of comments, which this has been a common theme on the channel for a very long time. A lot of comments that are like,
"You talk too much,"
or
"Your intros are way too long,"
or
"Why don't you just get to the battles already?"
There's timestamps in all of the video. Literally every single video has timestamps. Sorry, it gets me heated sometimes. It shouldn't, but it does. And I know people are probably just trying to piss me off at this point, and it's not working. I'm not pissed off at all. In fact, I'm super calm. But yeah, no, seriously though, there's timestamps. So if you don't want to watch the intros, you don't have to. And I know a lot of people don't like the intros, which is fine with me. They can watch whatever parts of the videos they want to. But a lot of people are just like, they seem to like want to tell me that the intros are too long. Just skip it, dude. Or if you don't like the content, dislike the video and leave. You don't have to watch it. YouTube is a massive place. You can go watch other stuff. Alright, that's enough of that. I'm no longer heated. In fact, I was never heated to begin with. So today we're going to be taking a look at the Ultra League Premier Cup once again. And yes, it is getting boring, I will admit. Ultra League Premier Cup, it starts off fun when you're like, oh, look, some XL Pokemon that I get to try out. And then you realize that you just spent 6 months building those XL Pokemon, and you're not going to get to build another one for another 6 months. So, yeah. Then it gets boring after a couple weeks. But yeah, we'll try to make it interesting, right? We'll try to make it interesting. So today we're going to be featuring Houndoom. And I have seen Houndoom used before, but I don't think I've ever seen it used in the Ultra League. And this is in the Premier Cup, and these battles were submitted to me by Coolers, or Cool for short. So, how you doing, Cool? That's not him, is it? That's his Pokemon. Oh, okay. Never mind. So this is Cool's Pokemon. It's Houndoom. So it is a Dark and a Fire type. So actually very unique typing. I really love Dark type Pokemon. He's not using the Shadow version, but I still think it's pretty glassy. Now, it does have access to one of the best fast moves in the game for energy generation, which is Snarl. And then it's got Crunch, which is a pretty good move. And then Flamethrower, which is like... It's not the best Fire type move, I'll say that much. Alright, so let's take a look at Cooler's team. So he's going to be running Houndoom in the lead with Snarl, Flamethrower, and Crunch. And then he's got Chesnaught with Vine Whip, Energy Ball, and Superpower. And then Swampert, Shrimp, boy. We got Shrimp in the back with Mudshot, Hydro Cannon, and Sludge Wave. So he is sitting in Ace rank at 2062 ELO, and he says, not trying to reach Legend, just using Spice for experiments, which I 100% respect. Alright, so we've got 6 battles to check out today, so let's head into the first one. So yeah, also, if you guys are excited for the Great League, or I think it's the Retro Cup that's coming soon, let me know in the comments what kind of teams you're going to be running. So yeah, because I'm actually very interested in that cup and if it's going to be any good. Alright, so picking up a horrible league, going to be safe switching into his Chesnaught, and they come out with a very hard counter to Chesnaught, so yeah, this is bad. I think, honestly, with this matchup here, your best bet is to build up to 2 superpowers and throw them both at the same time. But the Vine Whips are double resisted, so it's not like they're going to do that much less damage after they get debuffed. It's probably going to be doing 1 damage anyway. Yeah, it looks like it's doing 1 damage, which is like the minimum amount of damage something can do, which I found out recently, actually. Oh, and they undercharged as well. Actually, that's fine. If they undercharge, yeah, he's going to get to another superpower, so this is alright. So it looks like Chesnaught actually put up a fight there. Got a shield even. That's actually impressive, to be honest. That's very impressive. Alright, so coming back in with Houndoom. So, yeah, Dragonite's going to be... Dragonite's going to be a nightmare for this team. But he does have Sludge Wave, at least, and he does have Crunch. Shield's a Hurricane. I think you probably could have gone for double Dragon Claw there, but hey, what do I know? Alright, so they come back in with a Swampert, and he's going to be going for the Crunch here. This does hit for neutral, and it does a little bit. It's not bad. It's like, you know, weakens it a little bit, and the opponent is staying in here, probably going to be throwing either a Hydro Cannon or an Earthquake. He's going to let it go. Let's see. It is an Earthquake. That's going to do a lot of damage, and obviously, Hydro Cannon... What the hell? I think... Okay, so if you're the opponent in this matchup here, you stay in with the Swampert, and you go straight Hydro Cannon. That's, yeah, straight Hydro Cannon the whole time. So yeah, I don't know why they did that. They just pretty much sacked their Typhlosion, and now they're getting farmed down. They could have thrown a Blast Burn there, but now they're... I don't have many words to say for what just happened. Okay, anyway, let's clear something up. So Hydro Cannon is definitely more energy efficient than Earthquake or Sludge Wave. So if you can only get the 1 charge move, then yeah, I guess go for the Earthquake. But in that situation where your last Pokemon is a fire type and there's a Swampert out there, you stay in and go straight Hydro Cannon, because he probably actually could have won that game if he stayed in and went straight Hydro Cannon, because he would have got the shield and taken out the Swampert, and then Typhlosion would have been able to cleaned up. Alright, anyway, picking up not a great lead, obviously, but this is like his one Pokemon that he can, you know, get to these charge moves pretty quickly. He's got Snarl, so gonna get to these crunches pretty quickly, and lands it. What the heck? Really expected a shield coming out from the Shadow Dragonite there. He's going to go ahead and shield this Dragon Claw. Unfortunately, I think they're going to get to another one before he can Snarl down. The opponent decides to switch into a Waterfall Gyarados. So interesting here. You don't see many Waterfall Gyarados around, and it's also a Shadow Gyarados. So maybe this is a triple Shadow team. That would be kind of cool. No shields on, knowing it's an Aqua Tail, so very nice call. Going to be going for the Energy Ball here. The problem with this matchup is Energy Ball hits for neutral and Superpower is resisted. And Superpower is a very risky move to throw. He gets the defense debuff on the Gyarados, so that's very good. Alright, so this is probably either Aqua Tail or Crunch. I guess it doesn't matter. They're both resisted because of that fighting typing on Chesnaught also resists the Crunch. And just going to be going straight Energy Ball here. They might double shield and farm down. That is a play they could do, but they're going to let it go, which makes sense. And they come back in with the Dragonite to farm down, and now he's going to be coming back in with the Houndoom, I assume. Yep, there's the Houndoom, and ooh, catches on the Swampert. Okay, so he does have a Crunch loaded, so he did charge a Crunch there, so very nice. And the Swampert comes in. Why did they... Why would... Okay, so let me say something. The Dragonite, right, is a flying type. And as a flying type, it double resists Mudshot. So Dragonite doesn't have to worry about getting Mudshotted down. So he could have stayed in with Dragonite and potentially gotten some shields and... Look, everybody was new once. I'm not trying to cause anybody... Okay. He survives. He actually wins it. Very nice. Able to pull that one out. That one was looking bleak, I'll be honest. But the opponent did kind of pull a weird play there. I guess it's a Shadow Dragonite, so maybe the Mud Shots would have taken him out. But I don't think they would have. I don't think they would have. Yeah, he would have just shielded a Hydro Cannon and then done a lot of damage with the Dragon Breath. Alright, so going up against Frosty Face. Frosty face. All right, picking up a very bad lead. He's getting all the bad leads, isn't he? All right, going into the Swampert this time. This is what I was thinking as well, going into your own Swampert, hoping to match up the Chesnaught with the Swampert later. So he's going to be no shielding this Hydro Cannon, and hopefully they're not. Okay, they do switch out. They do a little bit of damage there first with the Hydro Cannon. Now they switch out into a Drifblim. Drifblim does pretty well here, especially with. Well, Swampert does have an energy lead here. I think this is an Icy Wind, and I don't know if it KOs. I don't think it does. Yeah, it doesn't KO, and now he's actually going to be able to get to 2 Hydro Cannons here before they are able to hex him down. So he's probably going to get a shield with the second one, I'm thinking. And again, Drifblim is a flying type, so it doesn't have to worry about getting mud-shotted down, but this Hydro Cannon would KO, so they're probably going to shield this and then farm him all the way down. And Houndoom, hard counter to Drifblim, I will say that. Icy Wind and Shadow Ball are both resisted. This is most likely an Icy Wind, I would imagine. They go for Shadow Ball. Okay, that does more damage, and now he's going to be able to snarl him down. And they come back in with a Swampert, and there you go. That's why, yeah, I think if you run into a Swampert lead, I think throwing your own Swampert out there is the best bet, so you can hope to match up the Chesnaught later. So shields in case that was a Sludge Wave. That would have, if it was a Sludge Wave, would have been doing massive damage. This is most likely another Hydro Cannon. I wasn't counting though. Let's see. It is another Hydro Cannon, but again, could have been building up to the, yeah. Alright, so he's building up to past 2 superpowers here, and again, Swampert as that ground and water type is taking double super effective damage from the grass type attacks. So the last Pokemon is Machamp, and he should be able to get to 2 superpowers here, so yeah. But the second one's going to be debuffed. I might even throw one, and then, oh, his switch timer's not up yet. Okay, so he's going to have to throw both of these. And then, oof, does it KO? It's a shot on Machamp. It doesn't even, it's not. Okay, he's got Flamethrower. All right, very nice. He saved the Flamethrower and sniped him with the Flamethrower. That's going to be taking it out. Very, very nice. And then the Drifblim comes back in to instantly die. Very, very nice. Okay. So yeah, it was a good battle. I like that one. All right. This one is number 53. Sometimes most of the time when I get submitted battles, they're all like named what your phone automatically names them to. So I have no idea if they're in the right order or not. I just sort them by name because most of the time it doesn't matter. Okay, again, another negative lead here, switching into the Swampert, and the opponent comes in with a super hard counter to Swampert, which is Venusaur. The good thing about this matchup here is that a Sludge Wave and a Hydro Cannon KOs. So if you land the Sludge Wave, I think it's an Earthquake and a Hydro Cannon that I'm thinking of. So yeah, this Hydro Cannon is not going to KO. Never mind. It's definitely an Earthquake and a Hydro Cannon KOs, but it gets a shield anyway, so that's good. And they're farming him all the way down. That's what I was going to say, is like, they can farm you all the way down, but you're most likely going to get a shield before they do. Alright, so I guess come back in with the Houndoom, but this thing is loaded on energy, so Sludge Bomb's going to be hitting for neutral here. Let's see if he decides to... Okay, going to shield the Sludge Bomb, and yeah, I was going to say, they farmed that Swampert all the way down, so does he let it go? Lets it go, and okay, it does about half. That's not too bad, and he's resisting the Vine Whips here, so... probably gonna have to throw. Okay, he's gonna just go ahead and shield and then maybe farm down here. Snarl is a pretty weak move damage wise, as I have said, you know, probably a lot. Alright, so coming in with the Chesnaught and going to be farming down with the double resisted Vine Whips. You shouldn't have let him do that, Venusaur. You shouldn't have let him do that. Alright, coming in with the Empoleon here, and okay, gonna be going for the superpower. This Empoleon can do super effective damage, double super effective damage. Okay, very nice. He lands the superpower. Okay, so Drill Peck is going to be hitting for double super effective here, so that does take out the Chesnaught. And he's got 2 crunches loaded, so he throws the first one, and the opponent does a very nice catch onto the Venusaur here. And oh, it's an okay, that's fine. Well, it's not fine. That he's going to lose this one for sure, but it's okay. So yeah, Obstagoon, yeah, not Houndoom. You know, it's all right. It doesn't seem like it's great by any means, but I don't think it's bad. It's just, yeah, I don't know. Especially, like, I think if I tried to use Houndoom, I'd probably, like, really suck with it. Just because, I don't know, it's too, like, a lot of times Pokemon that have Snarl as a fast move, okay, finally picking up a positive lead here. But yeah, a lot of times Pokemon that have Snarl as a fast move do a lot better if they're very bulky. Like, Umbreon is a perfect example. Umbreon can get to many charge moves and tank many hits. But Houndoom can get to like 1 or 2 charge moves, and then, you know, it's not great. Okay, so Shield's the first charge move. I didn't see what that was because I was rambling on about Houndoom. Alright, let's see. Hydro Cannon coming through. That's going to be doing resisted damage, and he should be able to farm this thing all the way down. It was a Shadow Swampierre. He's got 100 energy here, and this Executor is going to take resisted damage from everything, so this is a bit bad. But Executor is pretty glassy. I was about to say greasy for some reason. Executor is a greasy bastard, so he's going to be going both energy balls here. Gets both shields. I don't know why they're shielding. He does get farmed down with those super effective confusions, and the Houndoom comes in to snipe because he used both. Why did you shield both? I'm confused. Yeah, so he just went down, and the last Pokemon is a Talonflame, and he's staying in to go for a crunch, and he didn't even get to show the Talonflame is Swampert, and yeah, they gave up. I probably would have given up too. Alright, into the last battle here. Let's see how he goes. Alright, going up against Siamex, 48-48. This man's from the future. Okay, Houndoom into Typhlosion. Okay, so I'm assuming this is positive, right? Because, Blast Burn is going to hit very heavy. So I'm assuming Blast Burn is probably going to do about the same amount of damage Crunch will do. Even though Blast Burn is resisted. That's my guess, but we'll take a look. Let's see if he lands the Crunch. Okay, that does a lot, and let's see if he lets the Blast Burn through. Yeah, it actually does a little bit more, it looks like. Alright, so we're going to be catching this next Blast Burn. Unfortunately, the opponent holds on to his energy, and this could be a Solar Beam. I was not counting. A Typhlosion gets to those Solar Beams very quickly, so he does decide to shield. It was just a Blast Burn, so I think it takes 4 Incinerates to get to a you know, whatchamacallit. Alright, well, whatever. The opponent comes in with a Gyarados. He's going to be throwing this Sludge Wave. This does hit for neutral. So if he lands it, it's looking good. Okay, so he now can go straight Hydro Cannon, most likely here. So it's going to be an Aqua Tail, and it's going to be hitting for neutral. Aqua Tail is more energy efficient than Crunch is, but if you can only get to one charge move, then go for the Crunch. So going for this next, going for this first Hydro Cannon, and I was going to say, they probably won't shield because the Mud Shots, again, are double resisted because of that flying typing, and they're going for the Farm Down, which is pretty risky here. They're going to have to shield for sure. This next Hydro Cannon is definitely going to take them out. Okay, they decided to take the shield advantage, and they come in with their own Swampert to get ahead on energy. I think switch advantage was pretty big there, so the opponent may have just made a mistake, because now here comes the Chesnaught, and this Chesnaught's going to be doing very well here. This could be a Sludge Wave. Does he call it? Okay, he's gotten baited a bunch of times so far, so it doesn't surprise me that he decided to call it there. Alright, so this one, again, you never know. Okay, shields it. Oh, no, that's bad. Okay, so Hydro Cannon, yeah, he's going to have to throw both of these, because you never know with people. Yeah, they might be running Sludge Wave, they might be running Earthquake. I would say Earthquake is probably the more common moveset run, but I run Sludge Wave when I run Swampert, so, you know, everybody does their own thing. Ooh, look at that. Snipes him with the Crunch. Very nice play there. Very nice play. Got both shields and then was able to take it out with the Crunch. That was actually massive there, because if he was going to go down, then that, well, I don't know. He would probably win that regardless. But either way, that was a very nice play. So thank you very much, Coolers, for the battle submission. I do really appreciate it. If you guys got something really cool to show me, go down to the description below and click on the thing that says battle submission form. Make sure you fill out all of the forms so I can actually feature your battles. And yeah, I would really appreciate it. I'm looking forward to seeing how the Retro Cup does. The 10th is when it starts. So if you're looking forward to that, it's going to be the 10th. And I'm pretty sure it's like 4 p.m. Eastern, if that helps you guys out. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, I would appreciate it if you leave a like down below. And if you're new to the channel, I would appreciate it if you subscribe, as long as you enjoy the content. So thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you in the next video. Take it easy. Shout out to my patrons: Billy Bravebird, Running Froggy, The North Star, Cleric, Doug J. Dempsey, Ryan Borowski, Steve, DJ Mimsy, Clapton Caveman, King Edward, NZ Tech Freak, Silver N Fortuna, Austin Gustovic, Darkstone, Moach, Mr. Cookout, Brandon, Kodiak Jenkins, Vintage Kish, Brant Dixon, Mitsukuta, Kit Kulek, Edward O'Neill, Senor Stacks, Grizinator, Winterfang, Lord of the Guys on Bomb, and Daniel Timms.